Hey guys, let's get more news from Steelers, but first don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your like. Jaylen Warren shares harsh truth about George Pickens' situation. Pittsburgh Steelers wide receiver George Pickens has been the subject of controversy lately after he blatantly failed to perform his blocking duties when his team ran the football in its Sunday loss to the Indianapolis Colts. Pickens afterward claimed he was trying to avoid sustaining the type of injury that Tank Dell, the excellent rookie wideout for the Houston Texans, recently suffered. Teammate Jaylen Warren seemed to pour some fuel on the fire when he said he would have blocked had he been in the same situation, per Pro Football Talk. Pickens, who is in his second season out of the University of Georgia, is a promising young player who has 814 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns so far this year. However, if he is to become a truly Pro Bowl caliber receiver, he will need to start to consistently fulfill his blocking duties and sacrifice his body for the good of his team. Warren seemed to imply that perhaps that's not what Pickens was looking to do this past weekend. "I see where he's coming from," Warren said, via Ray Fittipaldo of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. "It is what it is. At the end of the day, he was doing what he thought was best for him." The Steelers have been one of the NFL's worst defensive teams in 2023, as they ranked 28th in points and passing yards, 29th in first downs, and 31st in passing touchdowns. Second-year quarterback Kenny Pickett clearly isn't worthy of being the heir apparent to the retired Ben Roethlisberger, and wideout Deontay Johnson has been a disappointment, at least relative to his 2021 Pro Bowl campaign. With games against the Cincinnati Bengals, Seattle Seahawks, and Baltimore Ravens coming up, Pittsburgh will really have to work in order to make the playoffs. Darryl Jaylen Warren, born November 1, 1998, is an American football running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers of the National Football League, NFL. He played college football at Snow College, Utah State and Oklahoma State. Warren was born in Clinton, North Carolina, on November 1, 1998. He attended East High School in Salt Lake City and as a senior, he rushed for 3,099 yards to break the 37-year-old single-season state rushing record, while becoming the first player to break the 3,000-yard mark. Warren rushed for 38 rushing touchdowns in 2016 while also rushing for 100 yards in all 14 games, including 200 yards in 12 games. Warren helped lead the Leopards to a 14-0 season and second consecutive Class 4A state championship. Mike Tomlin denies George Pickens' claim about lack of effort. When the Pittsburgh Steelers got routed, 30-13, by the Indianapolis Colts on Saturday, a controversy came up when wide receiver George Pickens refused to block his nearest defender on a key play when they ran the football. Pickens claimed he refused to perform his blocking duties because he didn't want to suffer the type of injury that Houston Texans WR Tank Dell recently sustained. But per Brooke Pryor, head coach Mike Tomlin pushed back on that claim, and he even said that it is evidence Pickens needs more maturity and growth. With 814 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns, Pickens is arguably Pittsburgh's biggest offensive weapon this season. However, one thing that seems to separate great wideouts from those who are merely good is the willingness to block when they do not get the ball. The Steelers, who are 7-7 and fighting for a wild card playoff spot in the AFC, have struggled offensively all year, and they rank 28th in points, 28th in passing yards, 29th in first downs, and next to last in passing touchdowns. They have lost 3 games in a row, and it is possible that one more loss would eliminate them from contention for a postseason spot. Pittsburgh will host the Cincinnati Bengals, another team in the hunt for a playoff berth that has been winning despite injuries, on Saturday. After that, they will leave Pennsylvania for road contests against the pesky Seattle Seahawks and the mighty Baltimore Ravens, making it seem as if Pickens and crew have an uphill climb to simply reach the playoffs. Michael Pettaway Tomlin, born March 15, 1972, is an American football coach who is the head coach for the Pittsburgh Steelers in the National Football League, NFL. Since joining the Steelers in 2007, he has led the team to 10 playoff runs, 7 division titles, 3 AFC championship games, 2 Super Bowl appearances, and a title in Super Bowl 43. At age 36, Tomlin became the youngest head coach to win the Super Bowl, a record which was later broken by Sean McVay in Super Bowl 56. Tomlin holds the record for most consecutive non-losing seasons to begin coaching career with 16 and has never had a losing season. Chandler Jones visits the Steelers facility. Former Arizona Cardinals edge rusher Chandler Jones was briefly spotted at the team facility today at Steelers. Jones recorded himself on Instagram Live around noon local time driving to where he used to practice for years before being released after the 2021 season. It is unknown if the trip was planned, as he said, "Know my old job. I'm passing by, I don't care, I'm passing by," before pulling into the parking lot with another person. They used to tell the fans all the time, "You can't be here." Well, I'm a former worker. I hope I don't get arrested. Jones made a comment about owner Michael Bidwill before walking into the front office with a handful of Cardinals employees. He briefly said hi to a few familiar faces before leaving. "I just wanted to say hi to you. Just you too. God bless you." "God bless you, I see you," Jones said. "I miss this place. They said God bless me back, maybe they'll like me here," before saying hello to a passing employee. "Maybe they'll still like me here. It would be cool if you liked it." Jones ended the video shortly after, which is still available on his profile. Jones is back in Arizona, although it is unknown how long he has been away from Las Vegas. Residents in Las Vegas. He recently had a run-in with local police, according to TMZ. According to TMZ Sports, Jones was at his home in Arizona when police confronted him. As we previously mentioned, he was handcuffed for violating orders of protection. He did this twice, the first time involving him going to a woman's house, stealing furniture and setting her yard on fire. Jones was released from the Raiders on September 30th. He will turn 34 in February. The Steelers are interested in hiring Chandler Jones. Chandler James Jones, born February 27, 1990, is an American football defensive end who is a free agent. He played college football for the Syracuse Orange and was selected by the New England Patriots in the first round of the 2012 NFL Draft. He has also played for the Arizona Cardinals and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jones is the younger brother of UFC heavyweight champion Jon Jones and former NFL player Arthur Jones. Jones was born in Rochester, New York, to parents Arthur Jr. and Camille Jones. Jones attended Union Endicott High School, where he played high school football. He was a 2007 Super Prep All-Northeast and Prep Star All-East Region selection. Jones was ranked as the 8th best prospect of the state of New York by Scout.com. Jones attended and played college football at Syracuse from 2008 to 2011. After not playing as a freshman in 2008, he appeared in 12 games as a sophomore. He totaled 52 combined tackles and 1.5 sacks. And you fan, what do you think of the Chandler Jones situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.